Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Train Man, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. We are going to be making our initial preparations for the launch of the Kerbal cruiser. Hold on, where is it? The Kerbal cruiser. This is something that's gotten me back to looking at this game again. Like, oh, I can't wait to go play this damn game. Just because it's awesome. What I'm trying to do is line these guys. Oh, that's just gonna overheat. That's pretty much exactly what I have here, isn't it? Dang it. Yeah, that's what I have already. Let's just load it again to make sure I didn't accidentally offset something. Alright, so the goal, the first thing I thought was, I'm not going to be stupid. I'm going to launch this thing empty. That was actually kind of the point of the... I think we should include a docking port here. That was actually the point of this... What am I pointing to? These. Right, sorry. Yeah, that was the point of having these things, because we don't... Yeah. Sorry. I'm totally losing it right now. So we can launch this thing empty. And that, when we launch it empty, it won't be full. Oh, we're not bringing the mass of the full tanks up. Because that would just be kind of ridiculous. But we've got to find a better way to connect these things. So I'm going to remove these. I'm just going to kind of float them in midair for now. Also, I think I've got to attach Sepatrons or something. I don't know how I'm going to work this. Something to these to make them not dumb. By not dumb, I very clearly mean so that they have artificial intelligence. So that they can fly. Do you think this thing is going to fly without overheating? Because I'm not so sure. So we'll figure that out. I'm going to zoom in. And we're going to attach a ton of struts. Make sure this thing does not fall apart on us. Let's do the other one over here as well. Follow this line down. And go straight across like that. Maybe I should have used the other kind of things. Oh wait, that probably didn't line up right. Let me guess. They're over here. No, they're over there. Ah, it worked. Alright. Next ones. We're gonna have to strut this thing to high heaven. Because if we don't, it's just gonna fall apart. Because of all the thrust that these nuclear engines are gonna put out, it's gonna be crazy. Things are gonna get crazy in here. Whatever I just did, don't let me do it again. So... those... follow this one down. Move this one over. Click. Aha. And one more. Way over there. It's probably one of the widest ships I've ever built. Don't ask me how I'm going to get this thing to orbit, because I'm not quite sure. I wish I had more of a snap with these things, so that I could line them up more precisely and make this thing look like the work of a, well, not Kerbal, I guess. Maybe they should make the editor even more imprecise so things seem consistently more Kerbal. As in, you're more likely to blow things up. As if that were required. Oh, great. Okay, so the nose cones are... Oh my god, this is dumb. I forgot how I did these. And there are... Zisto showed a way to do it that doesn't involve having them still sitting around on single symmetry. But whatever. I'm gonna have to deal with this. Right, so we're gonna strut this thing to high heaven, as I said. I'm also gonna do this. Just because bridge building game has taught me things. Alright. So almost done with these strutty struts. And then when we're done with the struts, we're gonna take this thing out to the launch pad and make sure it holds together. Oh, we should see if it lifts off. It probably won't. Hold on. You know what? We gotta throw some things in the sub-assemblies here. Hold on. Cruiser spare tank. Save. And then we're gonna put this in there. I'm just gonna abbreviate that CM. I'll know what that means. Take my watch off because it's digging into my hand. And we're gonna I'm sorry. We're gonna shuffle all of this stuff out of the way. And we're gonna bring out... Oh, we don't have Jebediah. Oh well. I was about to say we're gonna bring out our test pilot Jebediah, but we don't have him. Let's stick a Stay Putnik on this. Cruiser body. Oh my. Nice body. Alright, we're gonna need launch clamps. Yes. So many launch clamps. I like how you can move the launch clamps around. Alright, let's put a little bit of fuel in these tanks. Okay, you can only put certain percentages, I suppose. 600, so... yeah. Alright, let's see if we can lift off. You know what we're gonna do, actually? We're gonna have a stretch. What are these for? Oh. We're gonna see how long it takes to overheat, and we're gonna see if we can lift off. If this thing has the Delta V to lift itself, I'm gonna be impressed. Even though it's empty, I'm still gonna be impressed. And you guys should be too, just because of this. Wait for it. Give it a second. We're gonna come out to the launch pad and see how this works. Or rather, if. Hold on. Let's go. Holy cow. To the moon, Alice! I'm sure you could get some sort of intercoolers in here. Alright, we can accelerate at AG successfully. It doesn't actually show us our... Hold on, I want to see something. I don't know which one this is, but if I cut down the thrust... If we put a... Whoa. If we put thrust limiters on these outer engines... Alright, let's crash this thing now. Nah, just kidding. I'm not waiting for it to come all the way back down. Alright, vert vehicle assembly. I wonder how difficult it would be just to have this thing launch itself. Very difficult, but that's beside the point. Alright, so we're gonna take all the fuel back out of these. We're gonna put limiters on these outer engines so they don't overheat. So limit them to 70%. Oh, this is gonna be a lot of engines to limit. Are we there yet? Wish you could just blanket them all. Well, actually, I don't want to get all of them, so... We're also gonna have to put a... senior size docking clamp on that top. So... we'll see how that goes. I'm getting pretty good at this. Alright, there we are. And the other ones should all... No! Okay, I gotta go do all the other ones. Great. Alright, give me a minute. Alright, so we're gonna build rockets on the side of these rockets in order to get this thing into orbit. No, we're not. We will not be burning the nuclear engines at any point during our ascent. Though what we need to do is we need to get some strap-on RCS tanks, basically. I guess we're going to use those, we're going to build some strap-on cores for this. Oh, that was 69. I know, haha, lol, 69. But, yeah. Come on. So precise. You can't get it where you want it to go. I mean, those two statements don't normally go together whatsoever, but it's true. I'm gonna move these to up here. We're gonna get more party for the booze. Sorry, that was a cyanide and happiness joke. Alright. And they put them on that side too. Alright, we're going to map those to an action group at some point. We're probably going to launch... Believe it or not, we're probably going to launch this thing twice. First time to make sure it gets up there, and the second time for real. Alright, not the strap-on RCS tanks, but we do need... No, you know what? Let's throw all of our eggs into one giant basket here, and, should we get multiple docking ports on that? I feel like we should. Whatever. We're not going yet. Oh no! No, come on. Oh, put this thing away. Put it away. Get rid of this. Get rid of... What? Strut! Go home, Strut. You're drunk. Oh wait, no. That thing is a 2x symmetry strut. Why are these outer ones broken? What happened to the outer struts? Oh, keep it down there. Well, whatever, they're fixed now. Hey, come here. Come here. Save. Surprised this thing did as well as it did. But, frankly, good job, thing. I don't know why I'm right-clicking on that. What am I? I'm special. Alright. Right. Alright, we gotta build these nacelles, basically, that are gonna carry this thing into Orbit. Need utility? No, we need structural. Why didn't I see them in here? We need the massive decouplers. There they are. Alright, so strapped to these are going to be our really big important things, and now these things are just going to be our lifting cores. And they just barely clear that, so be thankful that they do. Why? I don't understand. Okay, that's weird. Let's move this thing up to there. I'm gonna move all these up to the same position so that they're all uniform. Just making sure I can put them all there. And then we're gonna build one of the nacelles and copy it over to all the other ones. Alright, so we're gonna want the giant lifter thing. Actually, no, we're gonna want a fuel tank and then the giant lifter thing. So. Alright, do we want this? Mexico 2000. Why don't we? Why is this the thing? Oh, whatever. Oh wait, that's a small thing. Reminds me of. Alright, which one is the main piece? Oh, there it is. Nailed it. I had like a 1 and a 2 shot. Which normally for me means you got it wrong. But not today. What do we say to death? I want you guys to answer that in the comments. What do we say to death? Alright, let me rotate that. And we're gonna see if 8 of these things is enough to get us into orbit. Or bay. Gonna want some of these. Hold on. I have a really bad idea for using these things. Which way will this thing fly? Why is it upside down? That's perfect. Actually, we're gonna take this thing tilted. Wrong way. Ah. That's better. Oh wait, I can't even do that, so. No, you know what? Let's just use your regular old Septrons, because let's stop screwing around with that thing. We're gonna end up smashing this entire spacecraft just by lollygagging. Not lollygagging, just by screwing around. What? Oh, I accidentally threw it out. I'm guessing the center of mass is actually more like down there. Where did it go? Oh! Oh! Put it over there. Oh, I guess it was control click then. Oh wait, no, it was alt click. Okay. No, that's not gonna stay there. I'm just... hold on. Just moving it out of the way that we can... Oh, good, I can zoom out farther. It helps with building rockets that are just completely ridiculous. You know what, I'm just gonna take these. Because you know what? And I'm also gonna thank God that this isn't ferrum. All you guys that have used ferrum, you know what I'm talking about. Also, we don't have massive nose cones. Which is kind of a shame. You know what I didn't... You know what I never knew, and I still don't know? Okay, why is that on that? How you switch the symmetry without... Yeah, I have no idea. I really don't have any idea. So we're just gonna leave it at that, because... You know what? You know what, guys? You know what? Alright, bros, do you even lift? I'm gonna see if that can get us into the sky, and if it can't, I'm gonna just go back to bed. Just kidding, I wasn't in bed. We're gonna put a decoupler on upside down to get us away from this thing. Once we're done with it. Put the decoupler on upside down. And... first, put an RCS fuel tank on it, so that it can remain level, stable. And we're all gonna also... we also don't have what I wanted to put on it, so never mind. That's the wrong size fuel tank. Alright, so we're gonna want that. And where is the thing that I'm looking for? What the heck? I hardly even know what I'm looking for, so just bear with me here. I'm building this in my head as I come up with it. Or I'm building it out here as I come up with it in my head. Let's put 4 of these things on. I said 4, but you know, sure. Whatever you feel like. Utility, panels. I'm putting way too much thought into this. What am I doing? So it's just going to be a remote probe that I'm going to smash into the ground when I'm done with it. I almost decided to put a Kerbal in it a second ago. What am I doing? We're actually going to have to put RCS thingy-madoohickeys all over this. So let's do that real quick. Alright. Alright. Oh yeah. Does that look good? Alright, let's put some more down here. So that's good. We're going to have to put RCS jets on pretty much everything here. Just so that we have maneuverability all over the place. I just realized what it's having me do. Alright. put them somewhere where I know where they are. So right there is good. Right there is good. No, I'm putting you right there. What's wrong with you? There we are. Alright. Gotta put them on the outside again here, too. You know, the vehicle assembly building stuff is great, and it's probably more in-depth than pretty much any other game I've played where you can build ships or things of that sort. But it needs a little work. I'm sure there are mods out there that really enhance the vehicle assembly building, so I'm not really going to go out and say that it needs to be done, because it probably already has been. But in the base game, it would be nice. So we're going to attach fuel lines, because we can. So because they're going to be helpful. If we ever do put fuel in these tanks. Whoa. Whoa. I know what we'll do. We'll have a tug on the rear. It's going to be like this, except not crap. Alright, also we've got to map the solar panels to a key. So let's do that. Custom 09, just like they usually are. Toggle panels. Toggle panels. Toggle panels. Toggle panels. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. Probably not going to make it all the way up there on the first try. But we'll... Oh, I didn't mean load. I meant save. Oh, we're going to want launch clamps, aren't we? We're going to want struts. Holy cow. Almost launched without struts. That would have been a disaster. If I wasn't so strapped for time today, I would actually cut this stuff out. And it's not the need, or it's not the not having time to cut, it's the not having time to make stuff that I won't cut. I mean, it's either leave this stuff in or have a really short video. I don't like really short videos. I like something I can listen to in the background in the meantime. Although it is nice on the War Thunder vids when I have people with me, because it just makes things more entertaining. Because we're going to blow these all off at once, I think that's fine. So let's grab some launch clamps. Second page. Right on those boxes, because that's what they're for. I actually don't know if that's what they're for, but it certainly seems like that's what they should be for. Even though they're slightly off-center. That's going to bug me for until I hit the spacebar and get us off the launch pad. Alright, and we're going to put fins on these. Because, look it, they need it. By far, they need it. Oh, I did it again. Undo. Undo can break things, I know that much. And I don't mean the game, even though the game is crashing right now. I mean those struts. Nope, still there. Alright. Delta Deluxe winglet. Move it over here. Place that one down. Alright. So we need giant winglets now. We need giant everything. They need to scale everything up. No, that needs to be in a different category. And then these guys are all the nuclear engines. Alright, so... Oh, all those solid fuels, those are Sepatrons. They need to go there. God, this is a mess of staging. I don't understand how Zisto does it sometimes. He has an inhuman... Well, I mean, he's not. He's a zombie pigman, but he has an inhuman amount of patience. And these should go on that stage. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing out of here. We still have no fuel in those tanks, so far as I can tell. And I didn't bother to asparagus stage or onion stage or any sort of special stage doohickey on the giant cores that are going to lift us. So we're just going to have to deal with their mass all the way up there. Oh man, that's bouncy. Don't you love bouncy? Not game-breaking yet. Should have rotated it 90 degrees, but not game-breaking yet. We might want to do some special staging on these guys, though. Although I'm not sure if we can suffer the loss of thrust. And I'm not sure if we're going to need more fuel. I don't know how much this weighs empty, but I assume it's a lot. God, that noise that they're making is just crazy. This thing is like a flying brick. Like, that is the shape which it holds. I might have to make this thing bigger. Just add another layer of these things. Put the launch clamps on the outsides, or on the insides here. I was honestly hoping I'd have extra fuel, because then I could pump it into these tanks, and that would just be fuel that we didn't have to bring up there, because when we set off, I do want to have everything full, because even though the burns might take forever, having the fuel to do them is far more important than that. We're a minute in. You know, the game does run a lot better now, though. Though it seems to be stuttering quite a bit. The game runs a lot better when the physics engine is just basically heaving and throwing up everywhere. When they redo... Oh wait, no. I gotta actually turn that this way. I was not paying attention to our speed. We went a little bit over. We wasted a bit of fuel, but, you know, wasting fuel is my middle name. Actually, it's not. Not even close. How fast is orbital velocity? What's our apoapsis? 30,000? Yep. I've been good at guesstimating that. I don't know why. It's spent enough time in this game, and you start to understand things. Like, when I started playing, I'd watch Scott Manley play. Scott Manley. And, I mean, of course, I still don't really understand how he does half the stuff he does. But now I understand half. I guess. Based on the former logic of, I don't understand half the stuff he does, I understand the other half. And once that gets out to be about 100,000, hold on, let's keep tabs on that. So we are going to have fuel to spare. Jeez, these parts are awesome. People are like, oh, they're overpowered, but I'm not complaining. It takes a bit to get to them, and then, at that point, you want the supergiant stuff. Let's go to 150. 120. So, 1, Space Lab, Otacon, Dual Tri-Lander Payload, Dual Tri-Lander Payload. These guys are in almost identical orbits, and I don't think they have any sort of control module on them, which isn't good. Alright, let's see if I can tip this thing over. Why can't I activate RCS? Oh, great. Are you kidding me? I burnt... Oh. Now I have to launch this damn thing again. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, there are no batteries on it. Hold on. That's something I need to amend. A lot of reaction wheels, no batteries. Have we gotten the giant pancake-looking batteries yet? Oh. No. Never mind. Well, I mean, let's put one of those here. But we're gonna need the regular batteries, like these guys. Now we gotta place all these. Let's just try and do it quickly, shall we? Very easily showing the name of Batman there. Are these guys the same distance from that? Yeah, they are. Just making sure. It's the struts that are a bit off. But I'm not sure where they calculate the strut's weight to be. I think it's just at the start point. So, actually, it might be at the start point as well as the end point. I'm just thinking of what would make sense for the physics engine to make everything work correctly. Start point and end point seems about right to me. I got plenty of those now. Let's throw on some emergency solar panels just in case the crap hits the fan. So we have a chance of recovering solar power at some point on this flight. And we're going to put some of those on. Hold on. What are they in here? Here, over. What? Oh, no. What? What? Oh, yeah. Oh, they're not. They don't face the camera. Why don't they face the camera? That was silly. Alright. Take whatever. I didn't even get to hit the Septitrons. Well, at least we know this thing gets up there. So, that's a good sign. What is that noise? That was the burning up noise. Wing. Wing. weird looking. Alright, let's try and turn around first, right off the bat. Oh, we should have strapped some, what are they called? Some solid fuels to this. Man, that would have been nice looking. So much power. So we're finally turning this thing. We just have to turn this thing to make the gravity turn easier, and it actually kind of starts it on its own if you do this, I guess. Which is it's just something I noticed. So we hit 100 at... Whoa. We hit 100 at... Not even 30 seconds in. 100 meters per second, I mean. And not even 1,000 meters up. So... Once we hit 200, I'm going to throttle back a little bit to save fuel. Still got their... They've got their limiter on them. Do these guys produce... That makes... Oh, no, they do. I was about to say, that makes sense if they didn't, but... They're just fueling our insatiable desire for power. How much do these things hold? 400. Okay. Again, thank God this isn't Pharaoh. We'd be dead by now. Look at that consumption rate. Oh my goodness. So much stuff. So much power. Almost at the 200 meter per second mark. Still burning fuel. 200 meters per second. We've still got 2,000 meters to go before we hit that line. But of course, 200 meters per second means 2,000 meters. It's only 10 seconds. Although that's 10 seconds of in-game time, it would have been going, you know, should be going faster. Kerbal seconds and human seconds are the same length. Whoa, 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 what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? I hit D. I accidentally hit D. No, I hit A. Oh, es no bueno. Although I wish I had Kerbal attachment system. That's one of the things I wish I had. Because KAS lets you do some cool stuff. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow. Man, this thing turns fast. Alright, let's not use that in atmosphere with all these things firing, because it probably doesn't work too well. Oh. Talk about walking a tightrope. There's a reason tightrope walkers carry those bars, it's so that they don't turn so easily. And that the massive width of this ship is turning into a bar. I wish we had, you know how, or sorry. Hold on, what do I have to click on to show that? This. I'll do it once we get up there, but there's the rename vessel option. Vessel? Rename vessel. And one of the things is, crap, I can't remember. Or rather, no, there are blah. Hold on. Let me figure out what I was trying to say, and then I'll get back to you. Ding. Okay, so there are all those different options for thing. You have the capsule, which is a ship. You have this, which is a probe. You have the... I want to zoom out and show more. That's 130. That's fine. You have the flags, you have the landers, which we can't see any of right now. Whatever. Man, we burned through that stuff pretty quick. Might have to regain control of this thing once we get out of the atmosphere. How come we haven't gone into gimbal lock? Which is when it turns orange, for the record. Couldn't care less about the roll right now, I just want to get this back on course. Look at all those engines. Just the way they're arranged makes it look really cool. Hey, we're in space. I'm the best at space. What are those igniter lines? So I don't think they're the fuel supply. Alright, we're in space, so that means I can do this. I don't like doing that. It's cheap. It's taking advantage of the game's mechanics. Les sigh. What acceleration were we under? We're sitting still. I have to build some sort of giant space dock to park this thing in. How cool would that be? I mean, maintaining it wouldn't be very cool. It'd be cool. Oh my god, that, like, view for a second. The cruiser has a stellar body. Oh my. Oh, don't make me get stuck up here. I think we're gonna have plenty, so. You know, I just realized we didn't go through all that fuel. We started with a lot of empty tanks. That just occurred to me. 118, 142. Having an elliptical orbit is fine by me because it means you can duck under it at any point. Alright, so we have... We're going to transfer this fuel now, and then we're going to end the video. After we disengage these tanks. Just rolled right by my hand. Oh, wrong tank. That one down there. I was like, we used all of those? In. Alright, where is it? Come here, you. In. Shablam. In. What? Oh, did that one again. In. I'm just thinking of how we're going to disengage these outer tanks now that everything's spinning out of control very slowly. Out. In. By the way, this is not very slowly. The spinning is accelerating. What the heck is going on? Oh, it's because I'm moving mass towards the middle, of course. Oh wait, no, wrong way. Wait, no. This way. Roll this way. Alright, we're gonna have to remove some mass before we really roll this thing. So let's F5 and try to disengage. Oh, we only put one on. Of course. Forgot about that. Don't break anything. There's a reason I quick saved. Come on, move that up there. Really, the stage is too big. What? Oh no, we were not on that stage. You're kidding me. Nothing doesn't have a control on it. Alright, let's do that again. Because I need to power up the nukes and get away from the debris. So, let's just try that one more time. And then I'm gonna cut the video. So, oh! Hey, we're not spitting any. That is a unintended side effect of screwing up. Okay, I have an idea. How are we gonna do this? That didn't work at all, actually. Hey, it worked! I was just thinking, throw it up there, and that'll work. Alright, let's do this. Get away. Oh god, this thing is BA. Like, this thing is so cool. I wish we'd put more RCS nozzles on it, though. Like, we need way more RCS nozzles on this thing. Alright. Help me, SAS. Help me remain on course. Also, time warp. Because time warp is good for you. And let's deploy the solar panels. The solar panels need deploying sounds. That is the first iteration Kerbal cruiser, ready for active service when we put some fuel in it. We need to put the bridge on it as well, so this guy's gonna go home. By home, I mean slam it to the ground, and then we're gonna go get... Not the Victory ship. That's the derp thing that I sent flying. We gotta go get Jebediah Kerman to make the official flight of this thing, which is gonna be hopefully back up to Jewel, or maybe even to Elu. Or maybe to any of the places that I haven't been yet. So we'll see how this turns out. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time. Oh, we should have put lights on the thing. You know, I think I'm going to make a Mark II and relaunch it. With more RCS, more batteries, more cool things. That sounded weird. No, I wasn't burping. Alright, so we'll see you guys next time. Train Man out.